Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. Karen Ellis, and I'm truly grateful you're joining me today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. This is your home for natural, gentle, and science-backed ways to support your body as you age, especially when it comes to protecting your independence, your strength, and your joy in everyday life. Let me start with a question. How many times have you been told that eggs are the perfect protein for seniors? For decades, we've all heard it: eggs for breakfast, eggs for muscle, eggs for energy. But what if I told you that new research is turning this advice upside down? What if I told you that eggs, while good, are far from the best food for rebuilding muscle after 60? And what if I revealed that there are 10 everyday foods, cheap, accessible, and hiding in plain sight at your local grocery store, that can rebuild muscle faster than eggs, even if you're in your 70 seconds or 80 seconds? Stay with me for the next 15 minutes, because I'm about to share the latest science, real-life stories, and the 10 foods that can help you regain the strength, stability, and independence you thought were gone forever. The number 4 food on this list shocked scientists by actually sparking new muscle fiber growth in seniors over 75-something medical experts once believed was impossible after age 70. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. How old are you right now? And what's the hardest muscle challenge you've faced lately? Is it weak legs that make standing up from your favorite chair a struggle? Slow recovery after simple activities like gardening or walking to the mailbox? Maybe it's balance issues that make you grab onto walls and furniture for support. Share your story in the comments below. We read and reply to every single one, and your experience might be exactly what another senior needs to hear to finally make the change that transforms their life. Now, let's get started. Section 1. The hidden danger of muscle loss after 60. Let's begin with a reality check. Sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, is one of the most overlooked health threats facing older adults. It doesn't happen overnight. It sneaks up on you year after year. Maybe you notice your legs trembling when you walk up the stairs. Maybe standing up from a chair feels harder than it used to. Maybe you just feel tired more often, even when you haven't done much. It's not just tiredness. It's your muscles slowly slipping away. And here's the scary part. Most people don't even realize it's happening until it's already taken a toll. You might chalk it up to just getting older, but the truth is, muscle loss is a silent thief. It robs you of your strength, your balance, and your independence. And if you don't do something about it, it can lead to falls, fractures, and a loss of the freedom you've worked your whole life to enjoy. But here's the good news. You can fight back, and you don't need expensive supplements or grueling workouts to do it. You just need to know what to eat and when. Section 2. The science of protein and muscle health. So, what's the connection between protein and muscle strength? It's all about the unique role protein plays in your body. Protein isn't just for bodybuilders or athletes. It's the building block of every muscle, every tissue, and every cell in your body. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at using protein to repair and rebuild muscle. That means you need more high-quality protein, not less. The problem is, most older adults aren't getting enough. The recommended daily allowance for protein is about 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. But research shows that older adults may need up to 1.2 grams per kilogram to maintain muscle mass and function. That's a big difference. And here's the kicker. The biggest muscles in your body are in your legs. When you lose muscle there, it throws off your entire metabolic balance. Circulation suffers, walking becomes harder, and you're more likely to experience cramps, numbness, and even falls. But you can fight back. You can rebuild muscle, improve circulation, and keep your legs strong if you start your day with the right foods. Section 3. The top 10 foods that rebuild muscle faster than eggs. Now, let's get practical. What should you eat to protect your muscles, improve your balance, and keep your independence after 60? Here are the top 10 foods, backed by science, that can make a real difference. Number 10. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese might look simple and ordinary, but it's actually one of the most powerful muscle-repairing foods you can put on your plate tonight. What makes cottage cheese absolutely unique is its high content of casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually over several hours while you sleep. For seniors, this timing is absolutely critical. Your muscles don't just rebuild during the day when you're active and moving around. Most of the actual repair and growth happens overnight while you're sleeping, when your body shifts into restoration mode. While eggs give you a quick burst of protein that your body uses up fast, cottage cheese feeds your muscles steadily and consistently, keeping them nourished and rebuilding throughout the entire night. A single cup delivers about 25 grams of high-quality protein, along with calcium and phosphorus, that directly strengthen your bones and help prevent dangerous fractures. Let me tell you about Helen, a 72-year-old from Phoenix, Arizona, who used to wake up every morning with stiff, aching legs that made getting out of bed a painful ordeal. Her doctor suggested pain medication, but Helen wanted to try something natural first. After adding just half a cup of cottage cheese as her evening snack before bed, she noticed something remarkable within just 2 weeks. Her legs didn't ache as much when she woke up, and her energy lasted significantly longer throughout the day instead of crashing after lunch. The science backs this up completely. Research published in the British Journal of Nutrition followed older adults for 6 months and found that those who consumed casein protein before bed had significantly better overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who skipped nighttime protein entirely. Cottage cheese also contains natural probiotics, beneficial bacteria that improve gut health and help your body absorb nutrients more efficiently from everything you eat. The affordability of cottage cheese makes it even more impressive for seniors on fixed incomes. It's significantly cheaper than most meats, requires no cooking or preparation, and stays fresh in your refrigerator for days. Simple, effective, and budget-friendly, cottage cheese proves beyond doubt that you don't need expensive eggs to build strength at any age. Number 9. Tofu. Tofu might not sound exciting to many Americans, but don't let its plain, simple appearance fool you. For seniors over 60, this soy-based protein is genuinely a muscle-building powerhouse that most doctors never mention. One serving of tofu, about half a cup, contains around 10 grams of high-quality, complete protein, plus all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own. This makes tofu what nutritionists call a complete protein, something that many plant foods simply cannot claim to be. What makes tofu especially powerful for American seniors is its rich content of natural compounds called isoflavones. These plant-based compounds gently mimic estrogen in your body, which becomes increasingly important as we age, because declining hormone levels directly accelerate muscle loss and bone weakness with each passing year. By naturally supporting hormone balance, tofu helps protect both your strength and your stability without the side effects or risks of hormone replacement therapy. Let me share Walter's story. Walter is a 76-year-old retired mechanic from Cleveland, Ohio, who had always been skeptical of anything that wasn't meat and potatoes. But when his joint pain became so severe that he could barely work in his garage anymore, he decided to give his daughter's suggestion a try. Walter replaced his usual fried chicken and beef twice a week with simple baked tofu, seasoned with herbs he already had in his kitchen. Within just 1 month, he noticed something that surprised him completely. He experienced significantly less joint pain and had noticeably more energy for his morning walks around the neighborhood. A comprehensive study published in the Journal of Nutrition followed older adults for 18 months and found that those who included soy protein regularly in their diets maintained significantly more lean muscle mass compared to those who relied exclusively on animal protein sources. Tofu is also naturally rich in calcium and magnesium, 2 minerals that play direct roles in preventing painful muscle cramps, keeping bones dense and strong, and ensuring smooth, coordinated muscle contractions. Because tofu is naturally low in calories, but highly filling and satisfying, it helps seniors manage their weight without starving their muscles of essential nutrients. The best part about tofu is its incredible versatility and affordability. You can easily toss cubed tofu into a simple stir-fry with frozen vegetables, bake it with basic spices, or even blend silken tofu into a protein-rich smoothie. Unlike eggs, which can spike cholesterol levels in some seniors, tofu delivers high-quality protein without any cardiovascular risks. Number 8. Chickpeas. Chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans, are one of the cheapest and most overlooked muscle builders you'll ever find, hiding in the canned goods section of any American grocery store. A single cup of chickpeas packs around 15 grams of plant-based protein, plus a substantial dose of complex carbohydrates that fuel your muscles with steady, consistent energy. For seniors, this nutritional balance changes everything because it means you're not just repairing and rebuilding muscle tissue, you're also powering your legs, heart, and brain with fuel that actually lasts for hours without leaving you exhausted and depleted. Let me tell you about Evelyn, a 70-year-old retired teacher from Sacramento, California, who used to rely on simple white bread sandwiches for lunch every single day. She thought she was eating reasonably well, but by 2 every afternoon, she would hit a wall of fatigue that made even simple tasks feel overwhelming. When Evelyn swapped those white bread lunches for chickpea salads just 3 times a week, She noticed a dramatic change within 1 month. Her afternoon fatigue completely lifted. Her legs felt noticeably stronger during her evening walks, and her hands didn't tremble as much when carrying grocery bags or lifting everyday items around her apartment. The science strongly supports Evelyn's experience. A detailed study published in the journal Nutrients revealed that diets rich in legumes like chickpeas significantly improve muscle endurance and physical performance in older adults compared to diets focused primarily on refined grains and processed foods. Chickpeas deliver not only high-quality protein, but also magnesium, zinc, and folate, three nutrients that directly regulate muscle contractions, repair connective tissue, and strengthen bones from the inside out. While eggs may provide protein, chickpeas give you a complete spectrum of support for the aging body, including fiber that improves digestion and helps you absorb more nutrients from everything else you eat throughout the day. The versatility and affordability of chickpeas make them even more valuable for seniors. You can eat them roasted as a satisfying, crunchy snack, mash them into homemade hummus, or stir them into hearty stews and soups. Unlike expensive meats, chickpeas are cholesterol-free and easy to digest. Number 7. Canned sardines. Sardines may come in a small, humble can, but when it comes to rebuilding muscle in seniors, they pack an absolutely heavyweight nutritional punch. Just one serving of canned sardines delivers over 20 grams of complete, high-quality protein along with omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation throughout your body and dramatically speed up muscle recovery after any physical activity. For seniors over 60, this combination is absolutely critical because chronic inflammation is one of the hidden silent reasons that muscle repair slows down significantly as we age. Most people have no idea that their bodies are fighting low-level inflammation every single day, which quietly sabotages their strength and energy. Sardines also provide substantial amounts of vitamin D and calcium, a powerful duo that keeps your bones dense and strong, so that the muscles you're working to build actually have a solid, stable foundation to anchor to. Let me share Frank's inspiring story. Frank is a 8-year-old retired postal worker from Minneapolis, Minnesota, who was skeptical when his doctor suggested adding canned sardines to his diet twice a week. Frank had always been a meat and potatoes kind of guy, and the idea of eating small fish from a can didn't appeal to him. But Frank's legs had been aching constantly after his daily gardening sessions, and he was getting frustrated with having to cut back on activities he truly enjoyed. After reluctantly trying sardines on crackers twice a week for just 1 month, Frank realized something amazing had happened. His legs didn't ache nearly as much after working in his garden, and he actually had more stamina and energy during his evening walks. A major study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed seniors for 2 years and found that those who consumed omega-3 rich fish, like sardines, had significantly greater muscle mass and measurably stronger grip strength compared to those who avoided fish entirely. Sardines are also rich in vitamin B12, which keeps your nervous system healthy and functioning properly, so your muscles actually receive clear, strong signals from your brain to contract and stay coordinated. As we age, B12 deficiency becomes surprisingly common and can lead to weakness, balance problems, and that frustrating feeling that your body just isn't responding the way it used to. Sardines are one of the most affordable protein sources you can buy, costing significantly less per gram of protein than beef, chicken, or even eggs. They require no cooking or preparation, and they're shelf-stable, making them perfect for seniors with limited mobility. Number 6. Millet. Millet might look like birdseed to some people, but for American seniors, it's genuinely a muscle-strengthening secret weapon that most doctors never mention. This ancient grain is loaded with plant-based protein, magnesium, and iron, three nutrients that directly support muscle repair, improve blood flow, and help your body transport oxygen efficiently to working muscles. A single cup of cooked millet provides about 6 grams of complete protein and delivers a steady stream of complex carbohydrates that keep your muscles fueled consistently without the blood sugar crashes that drain energy and leave you feeling weak and shaky. Let me tell you about Harold, an 81-year-old retired carpenter from Portland, Oregon, who made one simple change that transformed his daily life. Harold swapped his usual morning white toast for a warm bowl of millet porridge, topped with a handful of nuts and a drizzle of honey. Within just 3 weeks, Harold noticed that his legs didn't shake and tremble as much when he stood up from his favorite armchair, and he could climb the stairs to his bedroom with noticeably more confidence and less effort. A comprehensive study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology found that millet-based diets improved muscle recovery and significantly reduced fatigue in older adults by stabilizing glucose levels and improving the body's ability to absorb nutrients from food. Millet is also naturally gluten-free, making it perfect for seniors with sensitive digestion, celiac disease, or other digestive concerns. It's remarkably inexpensive, typically costing less than $2 per pound, and it's incredibly easy to cook in any regular pot. Number 5. Mussels. Mussels aren't just an expensive restaurant delicacy. They're actually one of the cheapest and most powerful muscle-building foods available to American seniors. A single serving of mussels delivers over 18 grams of complete protein, along with rich omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, and zinc. What makes mussels absolutely unique and particularly valuable for seniors is their high content of taurine, an amino acid that has been scientifically shown to protect muscle tissue from age-related decline and deterioration. Let me share Clara's remarkable transformation. Clara is a 6'9" retired librarian from Charleston, South Carolina, who had always avoided shellfish because she thought it was too complicated to prepare and too expensive for her budget. But when her granddaughter convinced Clara to try a simple mussel stew just once a week using frozen mussels from the grocery store that cost less than $5, something wonderful happened within 1 month. Clara noticed that her hands weren't nearly as weak when lifting pots and pans in the kitchen, and her legs felt significantly steadier and more confident during her morning walks. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that shellfish like mussels not only increase lean muscle mass in older adults, but also dramatically improve hand grip strength, which is a critical marker for overall health and longevity. Mussels are one of the most sustainable and inexpensive seafood options you can buy. Frozen mussels are available at most grocery stores year-round. They cook in just minutes and pair beautifully with simple ingredients like garlic, white wine, and vegetables. Number 4. Nori seaweed. Nori. Those thin, dark green sheets of seaweed you might recognize from sushi restaurants may not look like much at first glance, but it's actually a silent powerhouse for muscle health that most Americans never consider adding to their diets. Each sheet of nori is packed with complete proteins, iodine, magnesium, and vitamin C, delivering a concentrated nutrient punch that eggs simply cannot match. While each sheet weighs almost nothing and feels as light as paper, it carries amino acids that actively help repair torn muscle fibers, plus powerful antioxidants that fight off the oxidative stress that accelerates muscle aging in seniors. Let me tell you about Robert, a 73-year-old retired electrician from Denver, Colorado, who started making one tiny change that transformed how he felt every day. Instead of reaching for crackers to sprinkle into his afternoon soup, Robert began crumbling just 1 or 2 sheets of roasted nori seaweed over his lunch. Within 3 weeks, Robert noticed something remarkable. He experienced significantly less stiffness in his legs when standing up from his recliner, and his balance felt noticeably better and more confident during his evening walks. A study published in the journal Marine Drugs highlighted that seaweed, like nori, contains bioactive peptides, tiny protein fragments that have been scientifically shown to enhance muscle function and reduce inflammation, specifically in older adults. Nori is naturally rich in taurine and omega-3 fatty acids, which work together to keep muscles flexible and responsive while maintaining healthy nerve function. Even the iodine naturally present in nori plays an important role by supporting optimal thyroid function, which directly regulates metabolism and muscle energy production. Nori is incredibly simple and affordable. You can buy packages of roasted nori sheets at most grocery stores for just a few dollars. Snack on nori sheets like healthy chips, crumble them into rice or soup, or wrap them around vegetables for a quick, inexpensive, muscle-friendly meal. Number 3. Spirulina. Spirulina doesn't come from any farm or the meat counter at your grocery store. This remarkable superfood comes directly from blue-green algae. Just 2 tablespoons of spirulina powder deliver around 8 grams of complete protein containing all the essential amino acids your body needs, plus iron, B vitamins, and powerful antioxidants like phycocyanin. For American seniors, this means spirulina doesn't just rebuild muscle tissue. It also dramatically reduces the chronic inflammation and oxidative stress that quietly eat away at your strength and energy as you age. Let me share Margaret's inspiring transformation. Margaret is a 75-year-old retired nurse from Tampa, Florida, who started adding just 1 teaspoon of spirulina powder to her morning smoothie. Margaret had been struggling with legs that ached constantly during her daily walks and found herself becoming winded and exhausted just from climbing the stairs. Within just 3 weeks, Margaret noticed something that amazed her. Her legs didn't ache nearly as much during her daily walk, and she wasn't nearly as winded or exhausted when climbing stairs. A comprehensive study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that those who supplemented with spirulina showed significant increases in muscle endurance and reported dramatically reduced fatigue compared to those who didn't include spirulina in their diets. Spirulina is also remarkably effective at stabilizing blood sugar, which means your muscles receive consistent energy instead of experiencing the sudden crashes that leave you feeling weak, shaky, and exhausted. Spirulina is affordable and widely available. Just add a teaspoon to water, juice, or blend it into a simple smoothie with fruits you enjoy. Number 2. Earth almonds, tiger nuts. Despite their name, earth almonds, also called tiger nuts, aren't actually nuts at all. They're small, naturally sweet, chewy tubers that are absolutely packed with muscle-restoring nutrients that most Americans have never heard of. A single handful of earth almonds delivers resistant starch, which provides steady, long-lasting energy for your muscles, plus substantial amounts of magnesium, potassium, and plant-based protein that directly support proper muscle contraction and efficient repair. What sets earth almonds apart is their exceptionally high content of arginine, which boosts your body's production of nitric oxide. This natural compound widens your blood vessels and dramatically improves circulation, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients actually reach your muscles where they're needed most. Let me tell you about Dolores, a 9-year-old retired seamstress from Phoenix, Arizona, who made a simple afternoon snack change that transformed how she felt and moved every single day. Instead of reaching for cookies or crackers during her afternoon slump, Dolores began snacking on just a small handful of earth almonds. Within 1 month, Dolores noticed her legs didn't feel nearly as heavy and sluggish when climbing the stairs, and the nightly muscle cramps in her calves became less frequent and less severe. A detailed study published in the Journal of Food Science and Technology showed that earth almonds contain unique bioactive compounds that specifically reduce muscle inflammation and improve endurance in older adults compared to other common snack foods. Earth almonds are naturally sweet and satisfying, long-lasting in your pantry, and easy to eat straight from the bag as a healthy snack. You can chew them raw, soak them in water to soften them, or even blend them into a creamy, nutritious milk. Number 1. Teff grain. Teff grain might be the tiniest grain you've ever seen, but it's honestly one of the most nutrient-dense foods on our entire planet. Originally from Ethiopia, this ancient grain has fueled some of the strongest, most successful endurance runners in the world for thousands of years. And now, modern science is finally revealing why it's especially powerful and beneficial for American seniors. A single cup of cooked teff delivers around 10 grams of complete protein, plus substantial amounts of iron, calcium, and essential amino acids that directly rebuild and protect aging muscle tissue from further deterioration. What makes teff absolutely unique among all grains is its unusually high content of lysine, which is critical for collagen production throughout your body. Without adequate lysine, your body struggles to repair connective tissue properly, and your legs, joints, and overall stability begin to deteriorate significantly. Let me share Leonard's remarkable transformation. Leonard is an 82-year-old retired postal worker from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who made one simple change to his diet that transformed his daily life. Leonard switched from eating white rice with his dinner to preparing teff grain porridge just 3 times a week. Within 1 month, Leonard noticed that his balance had improved noticeably, and his legs didn't feel like heavy lead weights when getting up from his favorite recliner. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition highlighted that teff not only provides complete high-quality protein, but also significantly boosts hemoglobin levels in older adults, dramatically improving oxygen delivery to muscle tissues throughout the body. Teff is also naturally gluten-free, making it safe and easy to digest even for seniors with celiac disease, gluten sensitivity, or other digestive issues. It's remarkably versatile in the kitchen, cooking quickly and easily. You can prepare teff like a creamy, satisfying porridge for breakfast, bake it into nutritious homemade bread, or simply toss it into hearty soups and stews for extra nutrition and substance. Despite its superfood reputation and incredible nutritional profile, teff remains surprisingly affordable and accessible at most health food stores and many regular grocery stores. Section 4. How to incorporate these foods into your daily routine. Now that you know the top 10 foods that rebuild muscle faster than eggs, let's talk about how to make them a regular part of your life. 1. Start your morning with protein. Add cottage cheese or a scoop of spirulina to your breakfast. Mix chickpeas into your omelet or teff into your porridge. 2. Snack smart. Keep earth almonds or nori sheets ready for a quick, protein-rich snack. Try roasted chickpeas or a slice of tofu as a midday boost. 3. Mix and match. Combine different foods for variety and maximum benefit. Try a salad with millet, sardines, and baked tofu. Or blend spirulina into your smoothie with cottage cheese and berries. 4. Cook creatively. Use mussels to top roasted vegetables or whole grain pasta. Add teff to soups or stews for a protein punch. 5. Stay consistent. The key is regularity. Aim for at least 2 servings of these foods every day. Over time, you'll notice more energy, better balance, and stronger muscles.